Nick, you run the fucking town.
My name is Wes, and this is my 2013 Subaru BRZ. The reason why I bought the car in the first place was I just really liked 86s, and this is the newest one, so I just had to get it. Stuff I've done to the car is pretty much like all basic bolt-ons, like from headers to front pipe to catback. I got the tune, got the 488 final drive, and that's really what livened up the whole entire car. It really changed how the car drove and everything. Pretty much made it feel like it was boosted almost. I was always really into motorsports, and then I got into the rear-wheel drive when my friend first showed me drifting and took me drifting in his car. So I wanted to join the rear-wheel drive gang, and then that's when I decided on BRZ, and never looked back after that. It was one of my probably best decisions ever, because to me it's like pretty much like a poor man's Porsche. The way it handles, the steering and everything can't be compared. There's no car on the market for like under 30 grand that's even close to it. The thing I like about the BRZ the most is probably just the whole platform in total, like all together. It's one of those things that's really rewards the driver as you learn to drive it better, and the cornering speed, everything is really comparable to one of like the higher end cars out there. And when you're able to learn to drive it well, it really rewards you, and that's probably my favorite part about the whole car. Well, I first got into cars, I guess, is pretty much when I was born, I guess you could say. Like my dad always drove BMWs, always was into sports cars and everything, convertibles from 5 Series to M3s. So pretty much my whole family was into like modifying cars, you know, go fast, go track and everything. So I just naturally got into it. And then I remember when Gran Turismo first came out, that's when I really learned about like driving and like really got into like the whole racing motorsport aspect of like cars and everything. Not long after that, like as soon as I was 16, got my license, got my first car, which was a Scion TC. I imported it from the States. It was a huge hassle to get it in because it was an American car. But then that's what kickstarted it. It was the car scene, the people around it, the whole track environment, everybody that goes tracking and everything. It's something that you can't find in any other hobby, I don't think. Like that kind of community and everything like that. It's different, like it's competitive, but it's like a friendly kind of competitive, right? Like I guess everyone likes competition because that's what makes us want to be better, right? And I feel like in track days and everything, everyone's able to be competitive, but they're able to actually feed off of each other and help each other as well while they're being competitive to get better and to be faster or to improve their driving, or there's new techniques or anything like that. That kind of competitiveness, but then at the same time, it's like a friendship. It's really hard to find, I think, like in any other hobby or any other sports or anything like that.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today I'm in a 2013 Subaru BRZ, and this belongs to my friend Wesley. Wesley came out today and he threw me the keys and he's like, yo, drive the shit. So Wesley, he's pretty much fixed everything that was wrong with the Subaru BRZ / Scion FR-S initially. And what that was people were complaining that it was underpowered. And he's got on a bunch of bolt-ons. I'll give you the list in just a second. The main thing that woke up this car was not only the tune, it was also the short gearing. And this short gearing really shines. It really wakes up this car. This car is so planted. And this is one loud little motherfucker. It's got a full exhaust. Also it's tuned so it gives you a nice little pop as well. Really loud pops actually. Oh, this car is so good. This Sparko seat is actually really nice as well. Also, it's fitted with some Takata race harnesses, as you can see on me, which looks really fucking cool. But what I like about this BRZ is that it's super JDM. Like, I feel like I'm in an old AE86. And that's how it should be with these things, because after all, this is the son to the AE86. Oh man, I'm on 5th gear right now, and this short gearing, man. And Wesley kept the stock shifter, and that's perfectly fine because the BRZ already has a really nice shifter. The stock BRZ shifter, it's still really short throws, very, very crisp gear changes. The gear changing, just like the Accord I did the previous week, very, very rewarding shifts. And it's got a little shift light and a beep. Flames pop out of this car, and I rate that. So Wesley tells me he actually tuned this car himself, and the tune came out really well. Wesley's one of those guys that likes to study his cars, and he goes really in depth into research. This guy goes so deep into his research that he's actually built his own custom ducktail that goes on top of the stock BRZ spoiler. And he tells me that he's measured the downforce and everything from it too. And like, that's crazy from like a 23-year-old. It's so planted as well. It's got BC Racing coils, and you know how much I love my BC Racing coils. They're really good coilovers, actually. It's also got a custom spring rate as well. This car pretty much lives in the back roads and on the track, so everything from suspension, tires, to engine setup, gearing ratios, it's all surrounded around that. The brake feels super analog. This car actually has carbon ceramic brakes made by Akebono. The braking feel doesn't feel too aggressive like some of these other track builds. The brake does stop as soon as you start applying it. It does not feel electronically assisted at all. Also, the throttle response, holy shit, throttle response. Throttle response on this car is just phenomenal. Like, everything is just right then and there. Whatever you touch is what happens. Even the stage 1 clutch that's installed on this, it's really easy. It's not too hard. I got it right the first time, and I can just dump the clutch in every gear, and every single transition is so smooth. Very finely refined car. Full out race car. This is literally an AE86. Also, the D&D steering wheel feels really nice in my hands as well. Very JDM look and feel. Also, the driving position of this car is really nice. Once again, it is a BRZ, so that is something to be expected. Once again, it's another sports car. You know, you're sitting really low in the car. Window sills are nice up and high. The center console actually sits really high as well. This is Wesley's daily driver, and good for you, man. This is a good daily driver. I can imagine the exhaust note being a little bit too loud over time and getting kind of annoying, but during this review it feels nice. On a track it'll be amazing, because you know what I'm getting a full out race car vibe off this shit, and this is a race car. The tires are also super sticky as well. It's a nice little square setup. The back end does get happy when you push it really hard, but at the same time it's very, very grippy compared to the stock BRZ tires. Let me park the car for this one, because Wesley has a bunch of mods. Okay, so Wesley has HKS titanium equal length headers, a DC overpipe, custom catless front pipe, a Greddy Evo 3 catback, and a 4.88 final drive, which I really love. And a lot of other BRZ guys really love it too, so it's dope. It's got a custom tune, a custom intake, ST front sway bar, 2015 WRX rear sway bars, Cartboy end links, and the wheels are Work XSA04C 2-piece wheels. The Raptoron Zestino Grej 07R tires. I probably said that all wrong. So also these Sparkos, they're the R100s. They're really, really nice seats. You sit really, really low to the ground. Wesley actually knows a few guys with Lamborghinis, and they claim that the seating position in this car with these seats is actually lower than a Lamborghini. Fast in a straight line, fast on corners. This is a fast car. And the car's pushing about 270 horsepower, and that's a lot for this car. Something that weighs this little, it's a lot. And the great thing about it is that it's fine-tuned, and because of the gearing, it feels a lot faster than what it actually is. And Wesley, he beats the shit out of this car, man. This guy drifts it, he tracks it, and when he's not tracking it, he's driving it hard. It's just such a fun place to be. There's literally no way you can drive this car without wanting to beat the shit out of it. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is straight gunshots. That's so good. I have the windows closed, and it's this loud in here. Phenomenal car. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my review. Make sure to like and share this video. And comment down below, would you guys buy the BRZ? Why or why not? And make sure you hit subscribe as well. And make sure to hit that bell button as well. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. And also I want to thank Wesley for coming out and letting me drive his beautiful Subaru BRZ. That was so well put together. Be good kids and take it easy. Peace.